Oi, oi, oi.
Yo,
What's happening, man?
what's up, man? You alright?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. Appreciate you for stopping by the show today, man. Like
Come on,
I
man.
said, bro, like I was just saying, man, I do this shit every day, bro. I'm here Monday through Friday every day. I used to do it 7 days a week when I first started doing it, but then I kind of like just said, you know what? I need to set some schedules and some boundaries here, give myself some time to kind of calibrate how I'm gonna go at how I'm gonna attack this show. So I scaled it back to 5 days a week so that I can have a better, you know what I'm saying, perception on what I want to do with my days.
Man, come on,
So,
man. Do you know what it is?
I
Everything
have.
in life, you need to kind of, you need to
You said
schedule
you're
things. You
doing.
need to work out. You need to have an agenda. You need to work out how you're gonna do things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everything has to have a plan. So like I set my days according to the days that I schedule for my shows. Like Monday is Motivation Monday. We go on and have a conversation about motivation, what motivates you. Today is Tuesday. We do talk about it Tuesday, where tonight we have a topic. And tonight's topic is the question of the day, which is you have 24 hours to live, right? Give you name three main things that you want to do first before you die, and why. See what I'm
Okay,
saying? So
I want to answer
that's the
that. So
question
what's
of the
mine?
day.
So mine would be to visit my family and friends visit my family and friends.
Okay.
I want to eat some good food,
Mm.
and then spit some fire, and I'm done.
Yeah. I agree. That sounds like a great observation of your three main things you would want to do.
Come on,
You
man.
know what I'm saying? Now, like I feel you on that though, cause like I know them first two for sure would have probably been something that I would have used on my first two of three things. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Important,
and then
man. You have to.
my last thing would have been to just just be able to go on stage and rock a crowd.
Yeah, come on, man.
You, you know what I'm saying? Like I felt that I felt that same vibe you was on with that, because I felt the same way. I feel like in my last 24 hours, I would love to just spend the first morning portion of that day hanging out with my kids, my family, and my friends. Chopping it up with them, eat
Come
some
on, man.
good ass banging ass food, then go fucking murder a fucking then go murder a concert. You know what I'm saying? Like go murder a concert, like, and just like tear the shit down.
Come on,
Like to
that'd
the
be
point
awesome,
where
man.
motherfuckers is begging to find my shit and find me, and then I die the next day. So that motherfucking I'll be just as popular as motherfuckers like that's dying out here in the industry now. But I ain't dying for no goddamn gunshots and shit. I just died. Like,
Yeah, I see you on I see you on versus thing the other day.
oh yeah.
Yeah, it's cold, man.
Yeah, well, I listen when I seen the opportunity, because like I seen Ill Vision, like I said, like I tell bro, I see Ill Vision jump
Yeah,
in
he's cold
there,
as well. He's good.
and he's a cold artist. I had followed him first, so when I seen that he was live, because it didn't show if it was him in his live. Usually, it doesn't tell you exactly whose live is on. It just says that person is live. So when it showed he was live, I tapped in. I was thinking, oh shit, he on his live right now. Maybe I can get him. Maybe I can chop it up with him. Maybe talk to him about networking, possibly getting the track collaboration, something across the pond working. Because I've been working a lot with different artists from overseas anyway.
Yeah.
Like majority of the artists I have like good work ethic behind them. Like they come with the product that I need on time. It's never a fucking like a delay on shit, it's
Yeah, it's good,
been
man.
my
That's what you want.
artists from overseas. So like, big up to my artists over in Africa, Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? And actually, all my cats over in the UK. I got some folks over there in the UK too. So I've been spreading out my olive branch. So a lot of my peoples, they pop in and out. We be in here, we chop it up, man. Like I said, we do this shit all the time. And then normally when we on here, bro, we sit here and we just motherfucking vibe.
Come on, man. That's what
Conversate
it's
about the
about.
topic of the day. Maybe even, you know what I'm saying, pull up some meat, maybe even get some music going, bust a couple freestyles or whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever feels the vibe in, you know. LW, I see you, homegirl. Okay. You got a lot of your peoples that done popped in here on since you got in. But yeah, yo, for real, that's really what we do, you know what I'm saying? Like on this show, this is like a chill zone live chat type of
On my
deal
screen, it
where
doesn't even say there's people here. I can't even see that.
really it
Yeah.
probably, like I said, they come in, they come in, they come out.
Okay.
Yeah, they come in, they come out. Like they pop in, pop out. That's weird. As weird as it is, they do that shit
Well,
all
listen,
night
tomorrow,
long.
yeah, see tomorrow, you got to try and jump in. I'm not sure what time it works out to be for you, but tomorrow we've got I've made a beat and we're gonna try and get this guy. I've kind of recorded this guy's talking and spitting on his live, and I edited it down and broke it into a beat.
Oh no shit.
So this guy, I'm gonna send the beat to this guy tomorrow, and he's gonna rap over it, and we're gonna record it just for the fun and see what happens.
That's fucking fire, yo. That's a hell of a concept, though. You know what I'm saying? Beat created off of somebody spitting, and you made a beat from that shit.
Yeah,
And
man.
you turn around and took the same artist that was spitting, and you made the beat from him spitting, and just put him on the track with that shit. That'd be fucking ill.
Yeah, that's what we're
That's like
doing
some.
tomorrow.
That's like some techno digital. That's like that digital hip hop DJing that you don't hear about. You know what I mean? New wave of DJing and shit, of
Yeah,
producing and shit.
tomorrow
That's dope.
we're gonna. It's quite funny because he said some stupid shit like he's only a little kid. He's like 18 and he said something like he said something stupid like he was talking crud basically. He was just talking a load of shit saying I could beat any man down, and I just recorded it and just spun it around, and I heard him
Uh,
saying something like he was saying something like I don't need to talk to girls. I've got hundreds of girls in my DMs and just things like that, and I mixed it up and
oh,
just made it
okay.
funny. It's kind of like a comedy slash drill beat. It's funny.
Oh, snaps. Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. See. All right. So you said what are you gonna be doing that on a live stream anytime,
Yeah,
or
that's
you
tomorrow.
just
So
gonna send
we was doing it
tomorrow?
earlier. I've got the beat now. I've got it saved. I'm just gonna obviously I'll go to work tomorrow. When I come back from work tomorrow, I'm gonna get it back and going.
Word. That should sound like a move because I gotta see that.
Yeah,
That's the kind of shit I'm on. Like I like to catch up with stuff like that. That's creative. Like
yeah.
I joined in on my homegirl from the West Coast. Her name Jelly Donut. You can find her on her IG handle at Jelly Donut 2013. She does a lot of movie or music reviews for artists. You know what I'm saying? Indie artists. She fuck heavy. She dig heavy with that indie artist. So like
Okay.
she rock around on that level, and like she don't have no problem rocking and playing your stuff. Like
What's
you
happening,
just gotta,
Karma?
you know what I'm saying? Just like anybody and everybody that come through, like I got a home, like my homegirl, Jelly, she the type of person, like she'll play your stuff. But you just, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be patient with her because like some people, some people take things a little further. They get a little impatient and shit, and they got an attitude and everything. So she had to put them niggas in place because like she has a process. Like if you want to skip her lines, you know what I'm saying? Send her a little cash app. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get in the front of the line. You be the next person up. But if you don't send no cash app, she got a list. You know. But it's not like you sending her
Well, you
like
don't. Well,
majority of the.
I don't understand what you mean.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like she's not like your typical music reviewer. you're not gonna send her $80 or $60 for you to get one song reviewed. And
In all
if
fairness,
it's,
I've got like, you see in the UK, I know a few people in the UK that are doing quite well with music. I'm not just coming from nowhere. I've done this for a reason, you know.
that's what I'm saying, man. Everything is one of those things where, like, and especially in the music business, you got to know your shit. You know what I'm saying? You could easily get yourself in a situation where, you're looking like the favorite, but then you end up being the one getting handled. You
Mm.
know, so like it pays to know your shit when you stepping into that industry, because you know what I'm saying. All aspects of it don't only include being a great artist. You know what I'm saying, and
That's bro.
that's something that a big producer in the industry right now told me. You know what I'm saying, like. It don't just because you're an artist that's talented don't mean that you gonna motherfucking be a millionaire and all that shit in the music industry. You might make it big, you might get some numbers put up, but if you're not consistent and you're not making sure that your next moves that you put forth after you achieve that one big payout don't amount to a bigger payout for the next big turnout, then you gonna fall just as hard as motherfuckers like MC Hammer did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like shit. MC Hammer fell hard. That nigga got that first $1 million. He started spending out the ass, sending money this way, sending money that way. Didn't realize he had to motherfucking use that money to put forth a portion towards his motherfucking, you know what I mean, his investment into his next motherfucking project so that he can keep the money coming in.
yeah, I understand.
And that's a lot of the process with an artist, man. Like they see them big numbers, that shit throw their mind off. But if they think past those numbers and think long term, using those numbers as a map to motherfucking map out your life, you'll be all right. You'll figure it out, because then you'll start to analyze how much this costs. You'll start to realize the types of situations that you've immersed yourself in, because most artists that sign these major contracts get screwed.
Yeah, you're talking sense, man. It all makes sense. I know what you're saying.
For real. And that's something that I learned too. That's another thing. That's another thing that I realized. Like, bro, you realize I had a contract I turned down last year. It wasn't even a mainstream label that was trying to sign me. It was a subcontracting company by the name of Suburban Noise Music. Or Suburban Noise Music out in Cali. All right, now this management and production company, this record company wanted to hire me as an artist, but they were trying to feed me that same deal that they were feeding all these other artists out here. You throw six figures in their face, and they think that that's gonna set them off. They get the googly eyes and drooling and shit at the numbers, and they just sign off their fucking entire life. Well, what folks don't know is I'm an artist, but I'm also an artist that has his own publishing rights and his own writer's rights. I'm working towards buying my LLC from my fucking label brand. Like, you're not finna motherfucker just come up here and tell me and just motherfucker try to sell me anything. I've never been that type of person.
No, I hear
You
you.
know what I'm saying? I'll help you through anything. I'll try to help you, motherfucking. I'll try to help you in a situation I know I ain't gonna be able to help you in. But I'd rather do that versus motherfucking letting you sham me out of some shit, especially when it comes to the music. So you know what I mean? That's the one thing I don't take, I don't take that portion of it lightly, because I was always told, if you're gonna be somebody, you got to be the best at whatever the hell you're doing.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I mean? And strive to be the best. So, like, one thing that my dad said before he passed away, that was something that my great grandmother used to always tell me and him before she passed away, was, as long as you do your best, that is all that is required.
No, of course.
So
Listen, that's just logic.
That's common logic, you know what I'm saying? And that logic alone got me through a lot of shit because like at the end of the day, I'm not forcing myself. I'm not gonna force myself, but I'm gonna give you everything I can give you to help you make this shit happen if you're from what you're asking me. If
Come
I
on, man.
can't fulfill it, if I don't fulfill your need, I apologize, but hell, I did my best. You know?
And that's exactly the spirit you need to kind of get somewhere with doing anything. Like, it's not even just for the music, like this in general. That's the kind of spirit and attitude you need to have just to get past.
Exactly. It gets you a long way, especially when you're dealing with the fact that, you know, people are always trying to find ways to, you know, kind of throw you in that dirt ball. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
they always want to put you under that bag of motherfucking salt and just kind of bury you into that bullshit that they're used to doing and they're used to putting motherfuckers in. But if you can take yourself out of that equation and stop letting the situations control the situation and you control your own narrative, like you have a better chance at winning, you know what I mean?
Come on, man.
And that's really what I'm on. Like I'm on a level where like I'm at a level in my life where I don't really deal with negativity. I elude it. Because anything negative it doesn't add to my life. It takes
But
away
is it
from it.
the
So
more you
I run
the more you repel negative energy, the more you won't give out negative energy. If you understand.
exactly. You see what I'm saying? So if you stay away from the negative energy, you don't attract it. Anytime you see it coming in your direction, you just move out of the way. Let it slide on by you.
Come on.
You know, because as long as you don't bother, as long as you don't start the negative, 9 times out of 10, negative ain't gonna do nothing but slide right on by you.
Yep.
Unless it's looking to start some shit with you and you specific. Your number is up. That's all it is. And
And
I
I work
mean,
about that, man. Trust me.
for real, bro. Like, and that's really what I've been on. Like, so like as a person, you know, before even stepping into the stage as an artist, you know what I'm saying, as a person, I recall times in my life where I've learned a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, and most of the things I've come to realize and be mindful of, I learned due to having the experience of it, you know what I'm saying, and go through that crazy shit, have motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, you know, beat you up because of something you said, or you know what I'm saying, and it's be like, yo, what the fuck did I do? And you said da 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 da, and I'm like, but, and they be like, well, do you not realize what you meant, what you were referring to, or what you were trying to say? You know what I'm saying? As to why this man or this person just really felt like they needed to whoop your
For real.
ass for it. You know what I mean? So it's like, for me, I mean, I'm a mindful person. I pay attention to that type of shit. Like, it's like, yo, whenever you learn a lesson, you should always learn from that lesson and take the lesson you learn from it to apply it to your motherfucking life.
Shit, you learn
Destruction and
you learn from
progress,
your mistakes, man.
DIP.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah,
You learn
shit.
from mistakes.
DIP, if you still in here, bro, yo, hit me a request, man. Let me know you still in here, bro. Request to be in the live, bro. I need to holler at you about something.
Yeah, listen, bro. I've got
Yeah,
work in
man.
anyway. It's like 1 in the morning here, so I'm gonna get off. But listen,
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's late over there, bro. So I mean,
yeah,
like,
man.
yeah, man, you don't keep doing what you do, bro, and you keep tuning in, man. I'm here every week, man, Monday
Come on,
through
man.
Friday,
Listen,
bro,
as I say,
7
I'm
p.m.
kind of new to all this Instagram shit, but listen, I'm watching you, man. I see you shining, man. Keep doing nothing.
All right, man. Appreciate you, bro. That
Love,
was
man.
my dude, Mr. Redford, man. I shout out to you,
Peace.
brother, man. You have a
Love.
good night, man. Peace and
You too,
love.
man. Peace, love.
All right. Yo, that's my bro, Mr. Redford, man. Like, I just met up with bro. I just met up with bro yesterday. As it was either today or yesterday, I believe it was. Actually, I think it was today. I think I just did something stupid. Yeah, I did something weird. I did something dumb just now. That was really dumb just now. That was really dumb, Jay. That was what I was trying to do. Because I dead ass was trying to do something other than what the hell I ended up doing. Let's see if my bro is gonna join with us. Hopefully he's not busy. I know he's got the family thing. But yeah, man. Shout out to my artists. Shout out to the artists in the room, man. Shout out to my bro DIP that just joined in. Shout out to all my guests that just came through with my bro, Mr. Redford. Shout out to y'all that stopped in. You popped in on us. I appreciate that. You know, I don't know. Like I said, I'm here. I'm doing this because shit. It's Tuesday.
Amanda Seals, tap in with y'all live 1160.
And with Tuesdays, just what I do. It's what I love to do. Tuesdays we have a conversation. We talk about it. 24 hours to live. What are three main things? The three main things you want to do first. Yeah. What are the three main things you want to do first and why? 24 hours to live. What are the three main things you want to do and why? So I just felt like, you know what I'm saying, this is definitely something that can really go far if we take it there, you know? If we take it to that level, we can make it happen. So for sure, I'm working on, you know, trying to reinvent some stuff. I just all right. Mocha, what's happening? MS Mocha, Miss Mocha. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's really what I'm on right now. Like just trying to find different avenues and shit and open these doors, man, because I've been sitting on the sideline for way too long, bro. Especially with this music. I've been on the sideline for a minute. I don't know if y'all can still see me, but I need to relax my back. So I'm sitting back a little bit because my back is kicking my ass right now. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I've been doing that a lot. I've been doing this a lot more lately. It's only because of the uncomfortability that I face when I'm sitting up in this recliner without no back support. So I figure I'm gonna sit back today. We're gonna have this conversation, and hopefully everybody can still see me. You know, I'll lean forward to check the comments. You know what I'm saying, and see who's in here, see who's talking, see what everybody's talking about. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we got going on, man. And DIP, like for the most part, bro, I do want to say that, bro, the conversation we had the last time you were on the live, I did not get to save that live, and that absolutely pissed me right the fuck off. Because that conversation was very insightful, intuitive, and it just had so much substance to it that it was almost as vital to keeping on this stream's time on this page's timeline as it was keeping your wife's motherfucking conversation that we had on the live stream on here. Because, you know what I'm saying, she and I had an in-depth conversation as deep as me and you did, and I was like, man, this is fabulous. This is the biggest and best thing that you can ever achieve, you know what I'm saying, on my half from a person in my spectrum in life, you know what I'm saying? Have some people insightful enough to come onto your live stream, you know what I'm saying, and give you the knowledge that you know is substanceable, sustainable. You know what I'm saying? So big up to you and your wife, man, for that one, man, because y'all are definitely as I told you before, y'all are like a power couple for real. So you know what I'm saying? Like that's real shit. Like I've known only small numbers of people in that catalog. You know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, man? Our conversation was crazy though, bro. Yeah, our conversation was crazy, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? It's all love over here from me to you, bro. Like, and as far as the video post I put up that I tagged you and the missus in, like soon as y'all get, you know, y'all verses done, you know what I'm saying, and ready to go, let me know. I'll send you I'll send you that clip with that file or that video or that audio file with my verse already attached to it. So all y'all gotta do is just put y'all verses on it, and we can work with that. Cause word to my mother, that's gonna be a dope ass song. And if y'all feeling the concept of it like I'm feeling the concept of it, boy, that shit gonna snap, crackle and pop. For real, yo. Like it's very rare it's a very rare occasion for me, like when I meet people that dead ass like make me feel like I just found like family members and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I respect that. I can't do nothing but respect that because it's very rare that I meet people like that. And most of the people I meet like that, I have a very long standing relationship with. You know what I'm saying? So, like, some of my oldest friends were friends that I met in this fashion. We just stood out from the rest of people, and our gravity of being so unique on that level gravitated us toward each other to the point where we kicked it. We still kick it. And we even to the point now where we call each other relative. Like, you know what I mean? So like at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? That's the kind of bonds that I build with a person. Toya Brooks was good. I see you, big bro. I see you, big bro. Try to be weird on me. It was trying to be weird on me.
Bro,
What's happening?
you turn this
Man,
camera
look.
around. What's up, man?
Yeah, bro. Like I appreciate you for stopping back in with the show, man. Like I said, bro, like I was so super bubbly heated that night. Cause after we ended the live, bro, I'm sitting there trying to post it up.
Yeah.
And it was literally before I went to message you. That's why I didn't message you the same night. Cause I was so pissed off, I just went to sleep. I was like, you know what? I'm just go to bed because if I don't do this, I'm gonna fucking snap on
That's
myself. You know what I'm saying? Because it was such a fantastic conversation that we had that was so in depth and had
Yeah.
so much substance to it. Like I swear I was super mad because we had so much conversation going on. Like I can't even tell you all the conversation that we had because we touched base on so many different things.
Yeah,
And
it
it was
was
like,
dope, man.
damn, it was a dope ass endeavor, man. So
What up,
at the end
King
of the day,
Creole?
bro, it can always happen again. King Creole in the house. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Shout out to Texas in the building.
Man, stand
H-Town.
up. H-Town.
H-Town in the building. For
Yeah,
sure.
you gotta excuse my son in the background, man. The kids wilding out.
That's all good. Hey, turn the house going up
Man,
on a
I had to pop
Tuesday.
in on you though, man. I went back and looked at the the conversation you and Candy Lady had, man, and it was just as dope too, man. Like,
You see what I'm saying, bro? Like
man,
the substance
and that's
behind the
what I was telling you.
conversations
I
that
was
me and
like,
you both touch bases on.
yeah, I was
Oh
like,
man, between the three of us.
And
And
just send me the
good.
audio file, man, and we'll do something to that track too, because I like
All
that
right.
verse.
Well, check your inbox because I think I already sent you the beat. So
Okay,
check your email address for that. That my email address is mrjguns@gmail.
okay,
So look for that. If you don't see that, then I'll send it again.
okay.
Just drop me a DM. Just drop me a DM right here on Instagram, and I'll send it again. But I
Gotcha.
thought I definitely sent it to you. So if not, I just like I said, I'll send it again for you. Because like
Okay.
yo, I was just sitting here this morning. I woke up this morning mad. I really was mad early this morning. I went to bed kind of early last night. I kind of crashed like right after the live, right after I ended my live last night, about like 10 o'clock, I passed out. So fucking, I woke up this morning, it had to be like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm up and I've been up since then. So I haven't been to sleep, haven't laid down, haven't done nothing since I've been up, been moving all day. So
Yeah.
fucking, I'm kind of like on that verge. That's why I was saying earlier, you might see me doing one of these a little, you know what I mean, for a little bit because my back is starting
It's
to fuck with me from sitting
it's
up.
all good.
You know
It's
what I'm
all
saying?
good, man.
You know how it go when you be sitting
Y'all
up in
working.
one position all day and you just trying to get shit going, right? Because like earlier today, like earlier throughout the day, like from like maybe from fucking 10 o'clock this morning, bro. From like 10 o'clock this morning on into like fucking 4 or 5 o'clock, bro. I've been fucking in and out of live. I've been in and out of Instagram lives. Like,
Yeah.
I met this one cat. Who's out in LA right now. He's from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Bro is a dope producer. He's actually working with one of the co-writers for fucking one of the former writers, songwriters for Janet Jackson. He's co-partnering with her, and he's looking for artists. So I was like, man, I was up in this nigga live today. I was up in this live yesterday. Like
Yeah.
I got another live stream to check out tonight at 11. That's this dude named Smoke Hour. I'm gonna be trying to check in with him. I just sent in connection with him because he's trying to start like this, what he call it, a train mixtape where he's got like 13 different countries that are of artists that are, you know what I'm saying, on board with this, and they gonna
Hey, y'all
motherfucking
chill out.
all sell they all trying to sell and advertise their music, you know what I'm saying, on, all as a unit basically on some Wu-Tang shit.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. That's a dope concept too.
You see what I'm saying? Which is why I felt so attached to it. He was like, and it's not like he was charging nobody. He said this is all gonna be free of charge. I'm like, shit. Well, it don't sound like there no catches involved, man. Like I don't see nothing you can lose on that. You
Yeah,
know,
seem like
if you
everybody grow their fan base that way too.
exactly, because you think
You know what
about
I
it,
mean?
if they have a dope brand, their platform obviously is dope because they collectively collected a bunch of different artists, like good, bad, and I sat in on his live for the first hour, which is why I followed him, got some
Yeah.
information on the show and everything that he's got going on tonight. You know what I'm saying? So like bro been really just motherfucking grinding for real. Like, that's all it really is. He just been grinding. So at the end of the day, like when I first was listening to him, he was having a lot of different artists on. He had this one artist that came on, you know what I'm saying, a dope rapper. He had another young artist that came on. He was a dope rapper, you know what I'm saying. Then he had a couple of female singers. One chick played the piano. I'm like, okay, cool. So this is a nice little setup right here. And
Yeah.
obviously he knows some people because he got a lot of people checking in with him. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? When when you see people that's got, 20 and 40 and 50 viewers in their stream at a time, that's obviously saying that obviously makes a statement of like they got something going on to the point where people know who they are, you
That's
know?
true.
So I
That's
rock
true.
out with that. And once they get one, I recognize that for first off, you know what I'm saying? And secondly, whenever, you know what I mean, that person throughout all of those people has recognized your comments or your statements, you know what I'm saying, to, refer to him or speak to him and direct yourself to him, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he actually responds to you, that's a sign too.
Yeah. I mean,
You know what I mean? Because
you got to show love to get it back, and that's one thing I was
exactly.
telling the wife. I was like, I applaud you guys for doing what y'all doing, man. So, I try to support
Yo,
y'all. I mean, it's only right, man.
right. And I mean, at the
I
end of the
like
day,
I
you got
like
to
the
think
unity.
the
I like
idea,
the
because like I
unity.
said, like I was saying, it's the idea of having a place for people like us, artists who are just inspired to make music and they want to, they don't have a place to put it or the place to showcase it because not everybody's got that connection with DistroKid or fucking
Right,
TuneCore and fucking CD Baby and paying the motherfucking fees every motherfucking time they want to drop a song. Not
right,
everybody's doing that. You see what I'm saying? And other artists are still, you know what I mean, searching for ways to get their music out. So they put themselves on their live streams with their followers and flood the hell out of them with live stream videos of them, just constantly playing the shit out of their music back and forth and left and right until they blue in the face and they know, and every person that steps in the live knows their song before they even get playing it. But the
yeah,
problem is
that's dope.
it's not generating nowhere. It's not generating past that one person. So what you need is somebody else to be doing the same thing with your music. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Whether it be another entity or another just particular person in general, and whether that be a music reviewer from Instagram or some major stream, from music promoter like fucking OG Hood Rich or something that's gonna charge you $25 for a song and
right,
then turn around and try to sell you a video for your song for damn near 1,000.
right. They,
You see what I'm saying?
they getting the cake. They caking up.
Oh, for sure. You better believe that shit. This man,
They
like
caking
for
up
real,
up
bro.
there.
I gave like OG Hood Rich, for example. I sent him
Mm-hmm.
$25 for him to play a song for me on his IG live one night he was on. This is around the
Yeah,
first time I had. This is the first time around the time I had just released that my single called Kruger. You know what I'm saying? And it was a dope single. I had Fat Man Scoop played while we was having I had an interview with him back in August last year, and
yeah.
fucking it was starting to catch a little buzz. A lot of people was feeling it. So I'm like, all right, cool. A lot of people digging that. I went over there to him. Paid him a little 25 just to play it while he was out, doing his little live stream in a club somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
performing in a club. And I had the whole crowd going. It was so good, obviously, to the point, it was obviously good enough to where they played the song twice, 2 times in a row.
That's what's up.
So, you see what I'm saying? Like, and then, like, later, I get a message, which was what pissed me off. I'm like, bro, I can't believe that out of all of that, I get motherfucking Concrete Guy. I see you, bro. But like out of all of that, you see motherfucker come to you and instead of extending the olive branch of, yo, bro, I don't put a lot of artists on and da da da. I like your work and blah blah. Man, that nigga said, yo, holla at me if you need videos. You need to buy. You want to shoot a video.
Man, that's how it is, man. Like I
It's like Oh, you like how I just I got you to pay $25 for that, right? All right, well, cool. Come here. I got something for you if you like that. It's like
You ain't
you
you
meet
ain't gonna
that
see too many
salesman.
guys that do that though. You ain't gonna see too many guys extend their olive branch and try to help you out. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Now think about it though, bro. Like, cause like at the end of the day, like this is why I rock with Fat Man Scoop like I do. And shout out to Fat Man Scoop. He just paid his last payment of alimony to his ex-wife today, which is
That's what's
obvious,
up.
which is ironically him and his ex-wife's anniversary today. This is the irony of it all. So he
Wow.
pays his last day of alimony on his anniversary day of him and his ex-wife, which is funny. It's not even really funny, but it's just like, wow, okay.
Coincidence.
It's like coincidence, just like a motherfucker. Like you don't gotta worry about paying this. You gotta worry about paying her ass no more, and it was your anniversary. It's really a wrap now. This is the day you go dunzo and go to the club and just have a whole bunch of drinks and party.
That man
like,
ain't gonna wake up till 2 days later.
For sure. And what's crazy about it with Scoop, this is one thing that I learned from just being in his presence for as much as I do, you know what I mean? And this is just from the live streams. He don't drink. Like, I listen to the nigga. That out of all the motherfucking conversations that I've had, I've heard him and listened to him talk crazy shit. One thing I've listened to the most constant things that he said, and they are the most retained things that I keep. So, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to Scoop and I listen to what he's saying, but I can honestly tell you when he's telling you bullshit, because 9 times out of 10, like I'm sure Scoop, like any other man and woman in this world, has had plenty of stories that they could tell. You know what I'm saying? But in most cases, Scoop is not the type of person who will say he's gonna do something and don't do it. Cause like dead ass, like Scoop said to me, he said, Jay, don't worry about shit. Just keep doing what you're doing on this music. Just keep doing what you're doing on your music, bro. I'm working on something right now. And when I figure out how I'm gonna roll this shit out, everybody I connect to at this point is gonna ride that wave. You know what I'm saying? So like the whole concept that he's got going on with with his Instagram live show, the Sensible Ignorance show, that's just gonna end up going on fucking back on MTV or fucking VH1 like he had with his other show, My Wife and Family. Mm-hmm. Is it My Wife and Family? Yeah, I think it's like it's my Wife and Family or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Scoop basically is definitely got something in the works, and he keeps pushing me, he keeps pulling me in. Like, at the end of the day, so like I'm pretty much connected to that part of it. So like, all right, cool, you rock with me, and I'm stuck with you for music's sake, because at the end of the day, like, I respect his music, I respect his legacy, I respect his career work ethic. As a DJ / performer / entertaining artist, you know what I'm saying? Because you have to give him those titles, regardless of the fact that most people think he's just a hype man. Like, shit, fucking Fat Man Scoop actually does write lyrics. He has wrote lyrics and can write lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I mean? He doesn't give you that Jadakiss vibe when he raps his lyrics. He gives you Fat Man Scoop vibes when he raps his lyrics, because Fat Man Scoop has a style. He has his own little lane. You know?
That's pretty dope, dude, man. I mean,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, just the connection alone.
You know, that says something about his character also, because a lot of people, they try to tell you everything they doing right off top. It's okay to be humble. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I make beats on the side. You know, a lot of people don't know that. But I just don't throw everything out there, because I'm not at the point where I'm ready to throw that out there. But I throw little snippets and stuff out there here and there.
You gotta, see, and that's the thing though. You also gotta understand too. Like, everybody is not like on the same level with certain things like everybody else. Like
That's
just
true.
because you make beats, don't mean you want to go acknowledging that to everybody that you know. So that next thing you know, you got 15 dudes calling you or hitting you up on the phone saying, "Yo, bro,
Right.
can you make me this beat? Make me this beat. Can you make a beat
And
for me? Can you
I
sell
ain't
me
got
a beat?
time for
How
that.
much
You
you
know what I'm
selling your
saying?
beat?" You see what I'm saying? Like you got to worry about other things in your life that are way more important. You really
Right.
don't have that time. That's something that you want to be able to sit down. Maybe if you drank your beer, you got your beer in your hand while you sitting at the boards constructing a beat that's probably took you 4 weeks to make it, but hell, you just sat and you just
Took your
tinkering.
time.
Took your
There's no time
time.
restraints on it. You know, I
Exactly.
mean, hell,
And with no,
when I construct my stuff, it's like, you know, it may be for me, it may be for somebody else. I don't know. I get in the moment and do it. You know what I mean? So
right.
that's why I come with it. And like you said, I ain't really just got time to be fooling with anybody else right now. It's family first. You know,
Exactly. It's all
and
about
that's
family
all I'm
first.
dealing with right now.
And that's right. That's the way it should be, especially in this day and time, man. We're in a situation right now where this is the main thing that should be important to
Oh,
anybody
boy.
right now.
Right.
It's the main thing that should be important to anybody right now, no matter what is going on around you. That should be number one. And you know what I'm saying? You see where some people's mental values and their moral values stand, especially when in times like this. A motherfucker moral values, boy, shit when you start noticing that this motherfucker ain't seen his motherfucking mama in a week or 3 months to a year, and every time he talked to her on the phone, he trying to get her off the phone.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of shit. Like, or, you know, he at home with the kids, but he on Xbox all day. The kids ain't ate all day. You know, he ain't paying attention to the kids, so they done got into any and every damn thing.
Man.
It's almost like he's almost like he just one of those dummies that just so happen to have what's that the kung fu grip.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
It's like
a,
it's like
a
those
lot
little
of a
dogs
lot
with
of
the
dudes,
kung fu grip type
a
niggas.
lot of dudes are selfish. You know what I mean? I mean,
Yes.
we touched on it. We alluded to it the last time we talked. Like the thing with,
Yes.
you know, me and my wife, like I support her 100%. Whatever she wants to do, like, I mean, and it makes a difference in your relationship when you support that person that you with, and you'll get
Right.
that support right back. And that was
True.
what make a marriage strong, or any type of relationship. You know,
Exactly. And
there's
I mean
no
that's
room
real
for
talk.
doubt and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because the minute that steps into the picture, it's like throwing a drop of acid on a fucking chain.
It's like a
You
cancer. It
know,
starts eating you up. You know.
it starts eating at the source. You see what I'm saying? It starts eating away at the system. And before you know it, that chain is now weak and the link has
Yeah,
broken. Once the link breaks, you fucked up the entire chain.
it's a wrap. It's a
You
wrap.
know, so that's the whole thing in a nutshell. That's all it is to it. Keep your circle strong. Not only keep it together, but keep it strong. You
Yeah.
know, and that's the basis of why I do what I do. You know what I mean? Like, hell, my lady's 1,100 miles away near you.
Okay.
Shit. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I know that within a matter of time, once her mom gets done doing her, you know, her trucking job, she gonna come back. They gonna come back up here. I'm gonna have this house. I got my house already packed up. I live out of my motherfucking. I live pretty much out of carry bags because
Okay.
I'm not trying to be like. I'm not trying to present the fucking idea of me staying in this building anymore. I've been here 3 years. I can't do it. The shit's
Yeah.
getting too much for me. Like, I want my kid. I want my daughters. You know what I'm saying? I want my daughters. I want my wife. I mean, I call her my wife anyway, but she's, you know what I mean? We've been together on and off for about 13 years. So, you know, this relationship of ours is not new.
Yeah.
And we're to the point where we should have been married. You see what I'm saying? So like at the end of the day, our relationship is that basis. It's solid on that basis. So like I don't know what I don't know the first thing she knew. All I know is like she had a job, she got her a job, she works, she takes care of the kids when she comes home. You know?
That's what's up.
And
Flip,
and
what's up,
that's the
boy?
basic. Huh?
How did my bro Flip join?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just shooting a
Shout out
shout
to the
out. But
room.
I mean, the thing, old Peasy, man, like you and your lady know what y'all got going on.
Exactly.
And that's the main thing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta, conform to what everybody else's relationship is like and this and that. And that's where a lot of people trying to be like
internal
you don't.
investigations on your girl and shit.
Yeah.
That's that
It's
stalker
like if
shit.
you don't trust her, man, you can't. I mean, ain't no
Why
reason
are
to be
you
with her.
there? Exactly. It's like, why are you there if you don't trust this person? Hence the reason why I don't see, like, seriously, in the 13 years that me and her been together, right? She's had phones, I've had phones.
Yeah.
I could probably tell you at least 10 different times she's had my phone, where each time she's had my phone, she may have seen a message, but she also seen the results of that message. I never take nothing off my phone.
Right.
I never took anything off my phone, even when I wasn't able, even when I was still vision impaired, when I wasn't vision impaired, when I could see, and we were together, I didn't take shit off my phone. Like, so if she came across it, she came across it. But at the end of the day, like, when you ain't doing shit, it ain't shit to hide. It ain't shit really to hide.
It ain't nothing to hide. It ain't nothing to hide. Like,
so
it
works.
My wife got the pass. She got my password. I got her password. It ain't nothing in between us that's sacred.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The only secret we have is us. That's secret to everybody else. What we do is what we do. You know.
Right.
And that's how I think everybody should keep it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't want to hear what your girl doing wrong or this or that. Hey, y'all chill out. They getting a little rowdy up in here, please.
I hear you. Sound like it's time to settle. It's like it's time to get the daddy roll going to go settle down.
Dad about to settle them down a little bit, man. But I had to pop in on you, man. You know what I'm saying? Check my IG out today, man. I dropped a little song for Candy Lady, man. What's her birthday today?
I got you, bro. I got you. Yeah, and tell her I said happy birthday because I did see that. I did see that message from last night's post on Twitch. I came in kind of late, but yeah, I checked in on that. I was trying to shoot my shout out to her then, but I think that was around the time when it ended. So I don't know if she's seen it. But definitely, send her my regards, send her my happy birthday wishes, cause that's all love from me to you.
Will do, man. And I'm gonna check for that song, man. And we'll be getting back with you soon.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Like I'll be on the lookout, cause in the meantime, I'm trying to work on these other projects. I got this other song I'm trying to find a female rapper on that feels the concept of the song. It's about a rapper who has a mistress. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Who's a girl that he messes with while he's out doing shows on the road.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So like the girl, I'm to the part in the song where, because there's 3 parts in the song, and I'm to the part in the song where me and the girl are actually having the conversation, because the first part was my introduction of the conversation, or the relationship, and then the second part is like the breakdown of how everything's starting to turn from like the clip, from the climactic high peak of the movie to that climactic ending. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So the ending is gonna be pretty cruel too. Like I'm working towards trying to figure out how I'm gonna word everything, put it all together, because like I said, this song is one of those songs I'm just piecing shit together as I go along, and I'm just trying to time it out to the point where I'm waiting on that specific person that's gonna fill in that slot because oh man, is that gonna be a fucking hell of a fucking verse?
Hey,
Because I
take
would
your
like to
time,
work
man.
alongside with this.
I can envision the concept right now.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's a hell of a try. It's a hell of an idea. Like this song was it's so controversial in most ways. Like, bro, I told my girl about it. Now, mind you, she's not the jealous heart, but I told
Right.
her about it and I let her hear the sample. I heard her hear the sample of the verse of it. She instantly was pissed at me, bro. Like she instantly was pissed at me. Like, nigga, who you rapping this shit to? Who you talking about? And you got to think, bro. Like, I'm on Instagram talking to a lot of people, men and women. So,
right.
One of the like, I have a couple of females that stop by in the live. One of which is, you know, two of which I consider like family. I call them like my sisters. Like my big sister Sapphire, you know what I mean? Sapphire Steamy, shout out Sapphire Steamy. That's an artist from Canada by way of Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And then shout out to my other sister, Strange Girl, Strange Music. You know what I mean? Like Strange Child, official. She's one of my other siblings, from IG. Like I rock with them, but like whenever I mention or something to effect of another female, she gets to thinking that I'm on here tapping in with these girls like that. And I'm like, listen, this is not 2009, 2010 when I was thinking that I could play that game with you. You see what I'm saying? Right. Like I'm not on that game. I'm not on that level no more. Times have changed. Yeah. Things are different.
You gotta let her know, man. We grown men, man. Grown men move a certain way.
A certain way, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's why she's starting to notice it now, though. That's why she don't get riled up on that shit. She do that shit to me to be cracking jokes. That's her way to crack a joke at me. Who that bitch was you was talking to? You better not have gotten her number. She better not be all up in. I better not see her name show up on your phone. All that bullshit. But at the end of the day, she cool. She ain't thinking about that shit because she knows, like, we've been through that phase in our relationship already. Yeah. We've been through that part in our relationship. It wasn't a perfect first, 5 years, but hell, all relationships don't start that way. Hell, my man been married to his girl the same amount of years that I've known the girl I'm with right now, and he literally just married her 2 years ago.
Wow.
And they have now just got 5 kids. They had their 5th child last year, right before I had mine.
Man, it be like this. Sometimes it takes a while,
And that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to think, like, even throughout the relationship with them, like, he used to call me, he used to choke me all the time. Now, mind you, we've been friends since this entire time that they've been together. I've been friends with him for a very long time. Well over 15 years. Mm. So, bro came to me one day. He's like, man, I don't know what to do, bro. Like, everything I do, she get pissed. She's arguing with me. She's blowing up on me, this, that, and the third. So, bro, I said, man, look, if you love her, you're going to stick with that. You're gonna talk to her, and y'all going to handle that like y'all supposed to. But if this is one of those situations, bro, where you questioning your relationship with this situation, 9 times out of 10, if you questioning whether you should leave or go, you should have been left.
Yeah. That's
you see what I'm saying? If that's the first thing coming to your brain is whether you should have been, whether you should stay or leave, you should have been left. You know what I'm saying? Because apparently that's not where you need to be. It's not where your heart's at.
It's gonna keep festering. You know what I'm
saying? Exactly. And as long as you allow that shit to keep going, it's gonna keep boiling it over. It's gonna keep boiling it over. That's the same reason why
every time that thought comes in, it's gonna be worse and worse.
Right. So like that's the same exact reason why I'm not with my oldest son's mother. My oldest son's mother and I did not mesh well. And honest and truthfully, before she came to me telling me she was pregnant, I was ready to cut the whole relationship off anyway because I just didn't feel like it was going anywhere. I had been with her at that time for about 3.5, almost 4 years. You know what I mean? And the whole time I was with her, I was up and down in my financial situation, so I'm struggling, working fast food restaurants, fucking homeless most of the time. Shit, that shit don't help with nobody. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't help for nobody. You trying to work a damn fast food restaurant making minimum wage, and then you trying to turn around and turn that into motherfucking an apartment and a car? You can't do it. You can't do that. Like, and then you wonder why motherfuckers is arguing right now in the fucking in the goddamn Congress and shit over a $15 fucking minimum wage gap raise.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers is starting to see, and it's sad that it takes this level of disaster for shit like this to actually be peeled back and be exposed for folks to know. Listen, we ain't got it all good like you fucking keep saying over here, motherfucker. Right. Like if it was like that, we wouldn't be going through all of this. We wouldn't have these issues that we have, and we wouldn't be living with situations where in this country we have such fucked up, cultures of motherfucking homelessness that it don't make no sense. Like, we got motherfuckers that are homeless on the streets. We got more motherfuckers homeless on the streets than we got people with jobs at this point.
Yeah.
And it's not because of lack of opportunity. It's not because of lack of ability to get them. It's motherfuckers out there that are homeless that have been trying to find a job, just can't get one because they don't have a place to stay.
Life hits you, man. It could be medical bills, man. That
it really can
completely wipe their
cripple
whole
your
bank
ass.
Account out.
That's what I'm saying. Cripple your ass. And it's just it's that bad to the point where a motherfucking one big medical bill could literally bankrupt an entire family.
Can wipe your whole savings.
Wipe your whole shit out.
You might miss too many days at work, man. You can't get another job. I mean, it's so many different scenarios to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm feeling loud, man. They getting busy.
All right, they going and getting busy. I appreciate you for stopping in with me, bro, man. One more again, bro. I appreciate you one time, man, and tell your wife I said happy birthday again, bro, from me to you. I appreciate y'all, man. Yo, we'll be in touch for sure, bro, for sure. Peace and love, brother. I'll check in with you later, man.
All right, bro.
All right, later.
All right.
Word, yo. That's my bro, Destruction in Progress, a.k.a. DIP. You know what I'm saying? 9/11 in the building. Shout out to my bro in 9/11 just slid up in here. I see you, big dog. Yo, we up in here, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I like chopping it up with my artist friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we can sit here and have these kind of in-depth conversations all the time. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can get my bro in here real quick. Let's see if I can get my bro up in here real quick. Yay. Talk to me now. Yeah, because I done definitely been on here past my usual time. And we have more people joining the live than we usually have in, today. So I figure, yo, what's goody? What it do? Dirty Savage, if you're still trying to join in with me, bro, I seen you in there, bro. Let me know, bro. Hit me with a comment. Let me know you want to join this. If you want to join the live today, let's talk. Question of the day is, you got 24 hours to live. Give me 3 main things you want to do first and why. You dig? We already had one of our guests that was on here. Shout out to Mr. Remy. You know what I'm saying? That was just on here earlier. One of our first guests who answered that question. And, he gave us something that was definitely substanceable, and I can't do nothing but appreciate that. I can't appreciate nothing but that rhythm. What's good, Miss Shelly? I see you, love. Dirty Savage, what's the biz, bro? Yeah, yo, because I mean, like I said, it's a lot of different things that I could, definitely be putting myself in. But I'm more interested in, talking to the people that inspire me the most, which are my artist friends, the people that build this music that I still, embellish and love so much, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna chop it up with y'all. Holla at me. 9/11